And welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy. We are currently taking a look at the Final Fantasy franchise from beginning to end. And we are currently working on installment number 10. Now, before we get into this game any further, I've got an announcement to make, and that is that we are only 11 people, 11 people away from reaching our goal of 50 followers. At which point we'll have ourselves a bonus stream and giveaway, where I'll be giving away a copy of Telltales of Walking Dead Season 3, a copy of Psychonauts, and 3 $20 Steam gift cards. So, if you happen to know anyone that might be interested in what we're doing with the Final Fantasy franchise, or any of the future franchises that we're going to be taking a look at, which is a very long list, further details of which you can find down below the stream a little ways on my banners, as well as my Twitter, and the introduction here, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to be adding more later, but for now, let's get going. So, last time in Final Fantasy X, what happened? Actually, what did happen last time? It's been since Thursday. Also, I'm really sorry, guys. I was coughing up a lung on Friday, or Thursday night, really, and all of Friday, so when I got home from work, I really didn't have much of what you would call a voice left, so I wasn't able to stream on Friday, and I'm really sorry. I hope you guys can forgive me. So, Final Fantasy X, what happened? Ah, yes. Yuna had decided, despite her previous statement, to marry Maester Seymour. And pretty much everyone on the team was not okay with this, but Yuna kind of told us that it was for the greater good, and so we just kind of went along with it. We made our way through Macalania Forest, saw a Jekt sphere, which allowed us to view some of the things that Jekt was taking pictures of and video, which he said that he loved us. Titus, that is. Which is the first time that he's ever really said that, and not in so many words. In fact, many, many more words, and none of which were "I love you." But I mean, clearly that's the sentiment he was trying to get out. But due to his toxic levels of masculinity, he wasn't quite able to do so. After Macalania Woods, we made our way through the beginnings of like a tundra area and found another shop run by Rin, who showed up and talked with Orin a little bit. We met with Seymour's Domo, who then took Yuna to try and get her to this temple so that she can meet with Seymour. And then we got attacked by Riku's brother and a bunch of Albed. We defeated them pretty poorly, but we did, and made our way all the way out here. When we got here, while we were in... Was it here? Ooh.
Give me a break. What?
Well, looks like it's time to complete the cloister. Okay, so that reset the pedestals. Yeah, we'll take the Macalania sphere. I can't remember where it was, but it turns out that she wasn't actually going to marry Seymour. She kind of accepted his proposal. That way she could... How's the best way to put this? Kill him. Because he killed his dad for reasons unknown. like there's a whole nother level down below us as well. And there's a destruction sphere there. No, the glyph sphere does nothing there, apparently. What if we take this out? Put you in here. Alright, well, we've got our middle platform. That's good. So... Aha, okay. So I actually need this here. No! So that seems to have destructive qualities. Or something akin to them. We shall see here in a moment. So first off, let's push you... Not there. Okay, good. Hey, look at that. There is a whole nother level down here. Okay. Nothing. Okay. What about if we put it in here? Okay, okay. What happens when I put this in here? Nothing. Okay. Had to check. You never know. So there's number 1, and then we can make number 2. And where does number 3 supposed to go? So we want that destruction. How do we get it over here, though? So we push you there. That locks you into place, right? No? Okay, that just pushes that off as well. Got it. Oh, that's not going to drop it? Hmm. Okay, interesting. Not sure if I like that. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Oh, wait a second. So how do I get you up there? Because that's just going to slide down. Aha. So that's how I'm supposed to end it. Okay. What if I take you out? Without that slide, is it still gonna move off? Let's find out. Yes, it did. All right. There's clearly something there as well. So I need you to come over to like here so I can push it up over here. How do I do that? Okay. Let us play around with some spheres some more. Because that's fine if we don't have that there yet. Does that seem to do anything at all? Not that we are in the least concerned about. What if I put... Have I tried this yet? Putting this in here. Nope. What about putting it over here? Maybe it'll just create a solid barrier or something. Hey, I'm just trying things, guys. Don't look at me like that. I can feel you looking at me with your eyes. It was a mistake to give you eyes. It was probably a mistake to give most people eyes, honestly. Nothing. Such a wondrous power. Okay. And this is just gonna fly right off. Want to say I've tried this? Yes, it does. Okay. I really want this destruction sphere, damn it. I can finish the puzzle right now, and I can leave this place. If I really wish. But what if I don't want to yet? Chat? Have you ever thought about that? What if I don't want to be beholden to your whims any longer? That's what I thought. I wish you could just exchange two spheres. Have one in your hand, walk up to the sphere, and just straight up exchange it. Actually, wait, have I tried pushing it in to that slot that I'm supposed to finish off the puzzle with the glysphere in it? I don't believe that I have. Time to give that a shot. Let's see what happens. Delicious fresh coffee. It's so rare that I get fresh coffee that I don't even know how to say it. Anything? See, that looks like a death trap there. Nothing? Okay. Does it fly off the edge here, or does it run into something? It just flies off the edge. So close. And I know it flies off the edge if I do it this way. So how is this supposed to work? How am I supposed to get it? So I push it here, it just runs into this. If I push that over, it comes down here. If I push it this way, it just flies off there. If I push it up against here, push it, it just flies off there. If I push it this way, it just flies off. I don't know why it flies off if I push it that way. That snowbank looks pretty thick to me, but, you know, whatever. Whoop. There it goes. That's it. So how am I supposed to get it over there? And also, what? Is it the destruction sphere that opens that up? Or will that reset it? The whole thing? No. Yeah, it did. Okay. But is that a good thing? So getting the victory condition here is not difficult. That's not the hard part. It's getting the bonus that is the hard part. And that I can't figure out, to be perfectly honest. What if, without raising the platform, with the glyph sphere, okay, that doesn't do anything. Damn it. Can I push this back up? No. Okay. Okay. I am kind of salty about this not having a relatively simple, at least not one that I can figure out, solution. Yeah, I've already tried that permutation. Tried the permutation where I just push it this way or push it that way. Tried the permutation where I ram it into this. Actually, how would I even get it? So I need to get it over here before I even get it lifted up, because there's no way I can slide it up here. But it's no way it's going to stop here, so I need to, like, get it to kill this and then push it over so that it lands over here. I think. Except this isn't going to stop when I push that here. It's just going to go right off. This is starting to tick me off a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Okay, let's try some other permutations of things. Is there some combination or reason why having two of these completed but not the others? Wait a sec. Can I turn the glyph sphere into another ice sphere? Into another Macalania sphere? I don't know why I put that in there. So I can't get that back out. Got it. Okay. That's good to know. I mean, whatever the bonus for this is not going to be so amazing that I can't... Oh, it's not entirely true, because it could not be equipment. If it was equipment, it would just be a whatever, I'll get it eventually, right? Because that's the way equipment works in Final Fantasy games. Unless it's like Genji's sword or whatever, you're gonna get it. Okay. So that clearly has the destruction symbol there. Can I turn that into something else? No. Being the answer. Or so it would seem. Okay, well then. So what horrible mistake of science and magic have I gotten myself into here, trying to solve this? Do I even need the glyph sphere in there? I mean, because I don't need it to destroy those, but clearly I need it for something, because otherwise I wouldn't put the destruction symbol up there, right? Unless it's just telling me I can use the pedestal to destroy things, but why would it have to tell me that? This is getting curiouser and curiouser. Yeah, so I think that I needed to put the pedestal over this slot, so then when it raises up, I can then push it off over there. Maybe that's not the case. In fact, everything points to that being, in fact, not the case. Alright. Let's see what happens when we complete the trial. In terms of the actual puzzle. And see if anything else opens up. Aside from just our way out. Because I remember liking this one. I remember, at least back in, what, 2004? No. Like 2001, 2002? Whenever this game came out. I remember this being relatively intuitive. Now we'll take... because we don't need it down here. Because it doesn't lower the platform. Take this with us. And go ahead and put it... Shit. We can't put it in the pedestal to push the pedestal up against the pillar. Because it's down there. Making sure that slot 3 is... filled so that we can run across. Does this do, aside from just completing the puzzle in order to leave? Okay. So that did do something for us. Yeah. Okay. Now we have our destruction sphere. Can't put it there. So what happens when we put it here? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Because we got our destruction sphere, so now... Can we put it in here? I mean, we can, but it doesn't do anything. That's fine. That is A-okay. So I'm pretty sure I know where it goes. There's only one sphere slot that we haven't gotten anything to occur in, so let's go take this down there and make that happen, and then we can get the hell out of here. And that took way longer to complete than it should have. Yeah, baby. Oh, a Lux Sphere. Hell yeah. Those are actually one of the harder ones to get. If you're trying to make a perfect team. Lux Spheres. Oh shit. Did we lose our slot 3 by doing that? We did, didn't we? Oh, can we turn it back into a Macalania sphere? Is that what that's for? Put this in here. Take you. Because there's definitely some weird connection thing only with this pillar. I mean, look at that. There's definitely a weird connection thing. Whoop. And off it goes. Oh, it just replaced it. Okay. So let's go up here. And let's get our Macalania sphere back. Oh, coffee, why are you so good? Can you guys tell me why coffee is so good? Is it because I'm a caffeine addict? And it has good flavor? Because... oh, I love it. Oh, it... oh, no, yeah. Nope, yep. I hate the way you work, Temple. Actually, I blame that as a design choice. We have 2 hands. Why can we not swap spheres? I understand only being able to carry 1 at a time. But why can we not swap spheres? Doesn't seem to me like I'm asking for a whole lot. But maybe I am. I'm not a game developer. I don't know how many more hours it would take to code that as opposed to not. Thank you. Yep, that is fine. And off to the races we go. I'm going to go ahead and take the cliff one down here. I'll put it in the whatever spot. It doesn't matter. Actually, now that I think about it, I could have completely kept the glyph sphere in that spot that raised the platform up. But whatever, doesn't matter. We got this. Ka-chunk. And just need to reconnect those beginning and end parts. I wish there was an option to set how many times you see a particular animation. And it could just be, how many times do you see an animation? And, you know, set it 2, 3. And that's good enough. God. Gosh dang it. And then you screw up like that and have to do it all over again. Just because you walk a little bit too wide. Actually, I can go ahead and take you. We can put you over here. Now there's no sphere up there. None whatsoever. Good job. Today was kind of a stressful day at work, so pardon my misplays. They're probably going to be many tonight. Lots of crazy people that I had to put up with today. But that's my job, and it doesn't happen very frequently, so I guess it can happen every once in a while. F me, now I have to take the one from the front. Or from the middle. How dare you inconvenience me, game? Do you have any idea how vexed I am? Extremely. Extraordinarily vexed. Okay. Now. Who wants to take bets on whether or not I screw this up again? Like, it won't be on purpose. If I do, it will certainly, like this time, be an accident. But it might happen. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Stay close. There we go. Look at that. I can learn. Ooh.
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Really?
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
That's understandable.
Wait!
You mean this? The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
Ooh.
Run!
Wow. Orin just kind of shoved his way through.
You've really done it now, wanna buy?
Yeah, sure. Let's see what you got. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Okay, we're good there. Sorry, buddy. But I can't play Blitzball right now. Why not? Just because we're on the run doesn't mean that we can't Oh, and he can teleport away? Are we? No, we are not. No, no. This guy's totes catching up to us. Damn. Really? Really? Is that so? Well, let's pull out Titus. That's really annoying. That's actually extremely annoying. Hey, buddy. Well, that was a little bit. There we go. Let's delay his turn and do a not insignificant amount of damage, but... No. We need Lulu up. How many potions does this guy have? Anyone want to take a guess? God, really? I'm actually very curious as to how many potions this guy has. Is it just infinite? Do I just need to cast a summon to kill this guy? Hey, Ixion almost has a full meter. Let's get Ixion out here, murder this guy, and then we can move on. Thank you. Good job, Ixion. That was a fair amount of AP. Man, they're hot on our tails. Look at that. We almost had another fight. There we go. Oh, Orin, come on. I expect so much more from you than that weak-ass showing. Good job, Titus. You did no damage there. At least to that guy. Wow. Did you see Lulu's hair? How far back it was flowing? God, what treacherous little tiny path am I walking on? One that has treasure at the end. That's what. I don't like this angle. There we go. Kabam! All done. Good job. There's that Lulu at the bottom who's about to level up again. Perfect. About to fight multiple Guado, are we? Oh, there's a Yeti. Two Guado and a Yeti? What is this nonsense? You know what, we're just gonna do this right away. Yep. Nixion's first goal, kill the Guado. Because once the Guado are dead, we can take the Yeti without it. Without having to use a summon, but... F-man. With those Guado helping it. 1,200... 18,000. That'll only get one. Protect and Berserk. Fuck. Alright. Thor's hammer it is. Oh, I probably could have used Shiva, huh? But I don't think we've seen me use Thor's hammer, which should actually be called Mjolnir, but, you know, whatever. Oh, Ixion dies. Poor Ixion. Ixion? Ixion? How are you supposed to pronounce that? Hey, Kamari, come out here, please, and lance at this guy. You might learn... Oh, nope. Okay, never mind. Ooh. You still might learn something. You never know. Because remember, Lancet just has a chance of Kamari learning whatever ability it is. It's not a guarantee. Woo! Oh! Ow! Dang. But we kind of need Lulu. F. This guy hits like a ton of bricks when berserked. Like a train car or some sort of large, heavy thing. And is becoming expensive. Thank you, people. Yeah, if he can kill us in a single hit, it does not make sense to actually heal. Just to revive people. Oh boy. Please hit Orin. Thank you. At least spread the love. Actually, don't hit Lulu, please. She deals damage in an effective manner. God damn it. You son of a monkey. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take my Kamari and Orin damage when I can get it, but... There we go. F. All right. So, Yeti down. Now what? Stupid fly. Oh, that's not good. You know, Lulu and Orin are at 2. That's good. It's very good, actually. Kamari at 7, so when we finally decide where we're going to unlock...
Praise be to Yevon. That's what I would have said, if I was a follower of Yevon. We were all there, and in one piece.
That's good.
Even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
Well, we're definitely in kind of a weird place. That's for damn sure. It's kind of sticky, or... I don't really know how to describe it. It's very shallow water. So let's do some sphere gridding. So we need to get to Bio before we can move along this path. And get Demi. And over here we have our Agas. And Death. And then Flare over here. Kamari. That'd be into Lulu. That's into Riku. I kind of want to get into Riku's area. Just because Riku has a very dense... amount of stats. But for what I'm using him for... Who is white? White is Yuna. Lulu Titus is blue. It's the Slow Aga. I don't even know Slow. Lulu, Kamari, Orin is red. For what I want Kumari as, I might, as essentially a second Orin, I might try and drop him into Orin's area first. So I have another, like, big heavy hitter I can count on. So Orin is red. How do I get to red from Kamari? Can I get to red directly? No. It does not look as though I can get to red directly. I can get to Waka. I know it's an upgrade to slow, but I don't even have slow on Titus's scale yet. So why is my first black magic with Titus Slow Aga? That's the part that I'm questioning. So let's take Kamari into Riku. Because Riku has such a dense core of abilities Or not abilities, stat points. Well, slows are technically... I know you don't have to learn slow to get Slowaga. What I'm questioning is, why is Slowaga Titus's first magic? And not something much lower on the scale. That's the part that doesn't make sense. Alright. Well.
I'm sure Uni's okay. She's breathing fine and all. How are Lulu and Waka?
They're fine.
Well, Waka's in shock.
Really?
Don't blame him either.
How do we know that? I haven't actually talked to them.
She's just the same as always.
Unflappable.
All grown up, I guess.
I guess.
Well, just give me 5 or 6 more years.
Whoa. Alright.
So, Kamari, how do we get out of here?
We don't.
Hey, don't change the subject.
We climb.
Kimari too.
Now, it's okay.
Those who try will become.
Huh?
I think he means you have to work hard if you want to be like Lulu.
That...
Oh, I will.
Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
Aww.
Huh? Hey, are you saying I'll never be like Lulu?
No, he's saying he likes you the way you are.
How can you laugh at a time like this?
Because it's something kind of funny.
Yuna?
I mean, not really laugh out loud funny, but it's definitely chuckle worthy. The fact that Riku is all worked up over it.
Maester Seymour about his father, Lord Jiskel. I wanted to convince him to turn himself in to Yevon's judgment.
And how did that go?
Exchange for marriage?
Yes, if that's what it took.
Silly Yuna.
What did Seymour say?
He didn't say anything. Now I don't even think it was worth it.
Yeah, probably not.
I should have told you what I was going to do.
Probably we are your guardians and companions.
Dwelling in the past is futile.
Hey, you don't have to say it
That's,
like that.
you know, A, a little
Don't
harsh,
waste time listening to her
and B,
regrets.
that's interesting to say for a dead man.
Our immediate concern is Yuna's pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Are you willing to go on?
Yes.
We do need to defeat
But
Sin.
then,
Sin is...
Do you think Yevon will allow it?
The faith are the ones that give power to the summoners. Not the temples or the teachings.
Ho ho.
If the temples try to stop us, then we will defy Yevon if we must.
Oh.
I can't believe you said that.
Oh, Orin.
Sir Orin?
Count me out. We have to atone to make up for the sins we have committed.
And what sin is that?
It's not like I ever liked Maester Seymour.
You
huh?
tried to stop a
No way I'll
murderer.
ever forgive him for killing Lord Jiskel. And for trying to do us all in two, you know? But still, the bunch of us going against Yevon? No way.
But still,
Hook, line, and sinker.
and must face our punishment.
We must go to Bevel. We must
Okay.
speak with Maester Micah and explain what has happened. There is no other way, I think.
I agree.
If we
Sir
must.
So it is decided.
Hey, Orin doesn't
Will
get to
you
pick the
come with
path.
us?
I am the troublemaker after all.
Yeah, that's right. You can
Is
always
he?
count on Aaron to complicate things.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Not really.
Kimari roars and Orin runs off, and
I never asked you to follow me.
Hey, but that's what friends are for. right?
This dialogue.
Yep.
Thank you.
Huh?
Friends, huh?
Yeah, friends.
Man, how can you all act like nothing's wrong? Must got nerves of steel or something.
You're too edgy. Listen to the hymn and calm down.
Yeah, also, why is the hymn playing here? And shouldn't this be
Is that coming from the temple?
far more full of water?
Yes, it is Yevon's gift. It soothes the hearts of the faithful.
Say, you feel something weird in the air.
Oh, yes.
Some kind of bad vibes or something.
Always.
I thought so.
Ever since I came to your weird world.
Who is that singing?
The faith.
Oh. Huh? The Faith? What? He can sing?
Ah, Titus.
Don't be a fool.
Anytime Lulu says something, don't question it. You'll just get more confused.
Friends, huh?
Hey, Kasan.
First time a non-Albed called me that.
It's going quite well.
This place smells different now.
How so?
Kimari not know if this good or bad.
And why are you suddenly talking to me?
I'm sure that Maester Micah will listen to us.
I don't doubt that he will listen.
Jack used to sing this song.
Not quite. We just got
Over and over. But
Shiva.
not this good, that's for sure.
And then
Another trait you share.
What? You were listening?
we just got Shiva, and then we
Yeesh, can't
you
I get a
know
little privacy?
killed Seymour, and then got chased by a bunch of Guado,
Reminded me of Spira.
and then we fought a Yeti who dumped us into
All
this
right. You're
frozen
not
over
originally
lake.
from Xanarkand, are you? You homesick?
Maybe.
Oh, Orin.
Say, how'd you get to Xanarkand anyway?
It's a very good question.
Sin? Uh-huh. I thought so.
So you went into
That
the dreams of
proved it.
Jecht,
Sin was the
who
link between
may or
Xanarkand
may
and
not have
Spira.
been a person in the
Which
real
means
Xanarkand in the
If we
past,
kill Sin, I'll never be able
to
go home.
help raise his fake son that may or may not have existed, and is Titus. How much more complicated can we make this go?
There's something here.
The ground.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we've been walking around on the back of Sin.
Sin! The toxin, watch out!
Has not been affecting you at all.
It was then I knew that Sin really was my old man. For the first time, I was finally able to believe it.
And they keep...
The song you were listening to. What is it this time?
So, in Final Fantasy, there's a typical thing where there's the boss that you know about throughout the course of the game. Usually, or the final boss that you know about through the course of the game. Usually some great big evil entity. Which in this case is exemplified by Sin.
Xanarkand.
Except how can we fight Sin as it is?
You
It's a
homesick
giant
too?
kaiju, Godzilla-esque, infinitely powerful monster. So, and spoilers to those who may or may not
Not your world
already know
anymore.
this,
You're
but
Sin
sorry, this
now.
game is well over 10 years old. we go inside Sin to fight him, because how can you fight? Like, we saw that battle with Sin against
Hey,
the Crusaders
I'm old now,
and the Albed,
you know?
and he just tore them apart and was not even hurt by any of their weaponry. So how could we, with blitzballs and swords, actually hurt him? Well, we have to go inside. And it's not like
You want this to
fighting his organs sort of thing. We have to go inside and fight Jecht. Except, from the very
I'll find a
beginning of the
way,
game,
promise.
they keep on telling us that Jecht is inside Sin, which is totally, like, at least it's clear to me that that's supposed to be some sort of, like, not, I wouldn't say, like, giant, like, bomb surprise, but it's clearly, seems to me like it's supposed to be just that, but because they keep on telling us, it's not. In fact, it's quite annoying that they keep telling us.
Am I?
A horrible desert.
I forgive you this time.
Oh,
Be
hey,
good
look,
for a
there's a
while,
treasure
okay?
chest. And how did we get here? I mean, I guess Sin could have flown over this land. In fact, he likely did. Because Sin can fly. Alright. Giant desert. And we're alone. Oh! And we can't flee. Hey, we did damage to it. Oh. Hey, and we got a...
Need some help?
Yes, please. Oh. Apparently we did learn slow at some point. I definitely did not recall that, though. Also, why is slow white magic? Shouldn't it be green magic? But I guess they didn't want to complicate things. Oh, hey!
Are you alright?
Oh, hi, doggy. Actually, she has a Moogle. No. She has a Kate Sith right now. Oh, hi, Kate Sith. Oh, Titus. Such a spaz. Always running all over the battlefield. No, it's not that annoying that it's so. It's annoying that they keep telling us. It's also annoying that... Not that Jecht is Sin. That's fine. It's annoying that... It's clear by the way that they set up the opening portion of the game where Orin pulls us into Spira that, and how we're supposed to be kind of this fish out of water following in our father's footsteps sort of story, that they tell us that we're fighting Sin and that Sin is Jecht, when
Haven't found them yet.
if we follow past Final Fantasy, or even just basic storytelling logic, the fact that Jecht is Sin is supposed to be the other shoe. It's supposed to be the bomb mystery that you don't know, that you don't see it's coming, that surprises the hell out of you. My brain's not working quite right, so because of a rough day. So if I am using language that doesn't make sense, please tell me.
You alone? Mm-hmm. Where's Yuna?
We don't know. I mean, I'm sure if I went through and counted the number of times up until this point
Then I'm ambushed by Machina. Great day I'm having.
that we learned that where he finally agrees that Sin probably is Dad. It's like 8, 9, maybe 10 times that we get told that Sin is our dad. Oh, well, there's Kamari. Wandering around on his own. Man, we're learning all sorts of Albed out here. Can't climb the sand.
Yuna gone.
It's not your fault, Kamari.
I mean, it kind of is and it kind of isn't because of the whole Sin thing, but I mean, you know, if you want to beat yourself up over it, I'm not entirely going to stop you. Okay, maybe I will, but ooh, actually, because of where we are, Titus, put Brotherhood back on. Because if we run into any cactars in this little area here, we definitely want to have that. Ooh. Okay. Really? Fire? No, but that's clearly the type of thing that they were setting up. And then they immediately spoil it. So I don't know what they were actually going for. Because it feels to me, having played through this game before, so using a little bit of future knowledge, that a lot of the plot points that they set up throughout, I wouldn't say are supposed to try and lead you to that point, but it just feels like that is the route that they want you to take in your discovery. Is that either you learn it through a few subtle hints that are dropped here and there, or that you... Or that it becomes this big reveal at the end of the game. Skill... Dark. But they don't do that. And I'm kind of curious why. Like, it doesn't really break anything per se. It's just kind of curious as to why they don't do that when it feels like that's kind of the thing that they were setting up. I mean, in particular in that scenario, the Galvez Cecil thing, it was clearly a bomb. They did not, like, a bombshell. They didn't want you to figure that out ahead of time. Well, there goes Kamari. And in a moment here, he's going to be vomited up unless we kill the worm first. Yep. We made it sick. I think it would have been great to keep the Unalesca thing as it is, where they tell you that the final summon must be performed in such a way that one of the guardians that's close to the summoner has to sacrifice themselves to take over the spot of Sin. And then let you piece A and B together. And then if for some reason you still don't piece it together, then when you're actually inside Sin and you go to actually fight Jecht, that's when you fully discover it. I think they should have breadcrumbed it. I think it would have been a better story overall if they had breadcrumbed it throughout the entire storyline, using the Jecht spheres to show that Braska and Jecht have this really close relationship. And then, when you meet Unalesca and you find out how the final summon is performed, and that person becomes Sin, you're supposed to put it together. And if you don't, then once you reach that final point, they tell you, and because that's how the Jecht spheres feel, is they kind of show, God, freaking sandworms. They show Braska and Jecht becoming very good friends. Way closer friends than Orin and Braska. Or Orin and Jecht. Oh, that's not good. That was a good hit, though. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's in terms of telling a better, more coherent story. That's how I feel, but there could have been conflicting things going on during the development. This game actually, I haven't looked into it for a while, but at least early on, I recall that this game's development was pretty hush-hush at the time. Like, there was not a lot of news coming out of the studio, out of Squaresoft. There was not a lot coming out of like conventions or anything about this game. There weren't a lot of interviews put out. Come on, guys. I know this thing is a pain in the butt, but you really got to do better than this. Alright, Waka, you're going to come out for Lulu, who's going to use Watera. Look at that. Lulu comes into the battle, wins. That's just how good she is. Oh, we are all sorts of messed up, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Cures poison silence and gives HP to all. Woo! Those are good. But we're just gonna have to use regular old crappy potions. Ooh. Okay. Kerplow. Atta girl. Good job, Soren. Soren. Yeah, good job, Ultimate Evil from the Middle Earth
Hey guys,
universe.
where's Uni?
gone?
Gone. Some guardian I am.
There's something I want to tell you, but promise not to say anything. No
It
glittering
does.
either.
It stays fairly relatively
Know
consistent.
where we are.
Like,
We're
they
on
don't...
Beacon Island.
It's
There's
not
a
the
princess
stories...
Alec home near here. Uni's there. I'm sure of it.
It's not the storyline
Other
itself
outsiders
that
have come and
is
rescued her.
a problem.
Rescued? You mean kidnapped?
It's just a few
What does
of
it matter
the
as long
how
as
the
she's
points are
safe?
revealed.
That's right. Anyway, I will take you there.
If you want to dig
Promise.
deeper into the story,
You won't tell
there's a
anyone
lot of
about it.
very interesting stuff here.
Especially not Yevon.
Especially if you want to get
Okay?
dig into the
I know they
philosophical,
don't like us out
philosophical,
there. Who knows what they'll do if they knew?
religious,
Give me a
and
break. What, you
sociological.
accusing Yevon of this time?
Yevon did something really bad to us before.
If you want to get into those aspects, this game probably has more involved in it than most other Final Fantasy games.
Just promise you won't tell anyone about this island. Promise?
Waka, come on!
All right, I promise. Lead the way.
You got
All
it.
right. Thank you, Riku. Let me just steal some stuff here. At least I'm assuming it's stealing. I mean, maybe these are here for a legitimate reason.
That way.
Okay. You mean the only way? Oh. So this game has it a lot less.
Let me handle the Makina. I
But...
pick them apart piece by piece.
Oh, good. There is something that we need to kind of discuss. This isn't the game for it, but soon enough, we'll get to a game where we need to discuss something bad that is happening that you can kind of see starting in this game, but I'll just leave it at that. When we get to 13, maybe you guys will be able to see it. But you can kind of see it here, actually, to a lesser extent, but it's definitely there. And if you know what I'm talking about, hold off on giving that one away until we're actually on 13. Or if you just know the complaint that many individuals leveraged about it. God, can I never not have Lulu in my party? Ooh, got a cactar. Actually, we haven't checked our equipment in a while. Poison, lightning, dark, HP, nothing great. Counter, silence, dark, strength, distill power, HP, and defense, huh? Well, Titus doesn't have anything great. Cactar scope. I mean, I guess if we're not already... If we're not going to use the rune mog, using Cactar scope is not bad. Magic defense, MP and HP. Do we need more MP? I mean, yes, but not a whole lot more. Really? That's still the only weapon she has? Nope, not on 12 yet. We're not even half... I wouldn't even say we're halfway down to 10 yet. Which is good, because in about a week... Is it a week? A week and a half, 12 comes out on Steam. And not just 12, but the new 12. And I am so looking forward to playing that. I can't wait to play the updated version. Ooh, more hype potions. But yes, next, most definitely. I'm skipping over 13 because, or 13, skipping over 11 because although there are servers still up, I don't personally want to play a subscription-based game on the stream that has so many deals, so many things going on, that A, if I got into 11 at this point, I would just be lost, because there's so much, and B, we would be at 11 for like 4 or 5 years.
No complaining.
Woo! That was a hit and a half. But yeah, Zodiac Edition. Ho! Wow! That guy was not having us. Nice. Ah, more Albed potions. Super useful in combat. Okay. So this is a great big open area in the desert where we can get ambushed by a sandworm. Now, not to belittle the name of Dune, it's one of my favorite science fiction novels. But 45,000 hit points. But how does one get ambush?
This might help your complexion.
How does one get ambushed by a sandworm? Like, don't get me wrong. I love me some Frank Herbert, but and rarely do the people dealing with the sandworms ever get ambushed by them. But you get my point. How did we get ambushed by this? So yeah, I would love to play 11, but I don't like subscription-based games, which is why I never got into WoW. And MMOs just really aren't my thing, to be perfectly honest. That's really what it comes down to. And I don't want to spend like 2 years playing a single game on stream. Oh, well, that's not good. Hey, Lulu, I'm gonna need you to cast Watera a whole bunch. Hey, we've got him well over halfway down. That's an accomplishment. Ugh. Well, Titus, welcome back. Yummy. Ooh. We've got him down to a normal enemy's hit point level. dang. Alright, Lulu, could you please... Never mind, you can't. Well, there we go. Somehow, Titus killed it with his sword made of water. Late Katith. I'm gonna guess that that slows enemies. So there's a lot to discover out here. And you know what? We're gonna hit up this save point, and then we're gonna go do a little bit of discovering out here. Might as well, right? Actually, there's not a whole lot to discover. There's only a few things, but it's a wide area in between each thing to discover. And this is our first, like, big open area, too. We're in the Central Desert. Alright, so now that we're all healed up, let's bring Riku out here, who can literally strip these guys apart for parts. Hopefully thunder will be just enough. Yeah. Which is good, because Riku's weapon is kind of shit. Actually, her weapon is fine. She just doesn't have a whole lot of stats yet, because, first off, her stats are already weak. Ooh. Get me a treasure chest. Oh! Ow. Thank you, Waka. Did you actually blind it? It doesn't look like it. No. No, you didn't. Why the F not, Waka? Why didn't you blind it? Ooh, a bunch of smoke bombs. That's something. Well, so was that. Hey, how about blinding it this time? Could you do that? No. Okay. Alright, Waka, we really need to work on your ability to follow orders. Where's Owaka when you need him? I could really use more Phoenix Downs. That's not good. Come here, Titus.
How can a bird grow so big?
That's an interesting question you just asked. Well, F. God dang, it still has so many hit points. Are you going to attack and kill? Freaking zoos, man. F and A. I hate these things. Always have, always will. I mean, yes, I have still over 40, but I don't like to use them ever, so... You know how I am. You've seen me play plenty of these games. I like to hoard all my items forever and never use them. But I hate to lose more. So... Also, the fact that we just keep on... Alright. Time for a little spiral cut action. Let's see what we can do here. 1,000 damage? That's not terrible. There we go. A little bit of a lightning ball here. Hey, those are some good hits. And now we're all dead. And there goes Waka. It's a good thing we saved just a moment ago. Ow. I don't remember them doing that in the non-HD remake. There we are. Also, I don't like the fact that it auto-saves. Whatever, it happens. Beware of Fiend. Fiend to the... something. Fiend to the left. I'm guessing they're telling me not to go this way, because there's a whole bunch of fiends over there. Which makes sense. Because there were. Hey, Orin. Got a friend for you.
Farewell.
Good job.
That's how it's done.
Getting all them Albed potions. Time to pick up another primer.
Don't you run, Needles!
Oh. Really? Okay, okay. Is that how you want to play it, my friend? Ooh, really? But cactuars have always been weak to water magic. Nothing up over here. That sound effect that it makes whenever that thing dive bombs me makes me think it's stealing my money. Because it kind of sounds like a bunch of coins. At least that's what it sounds like to me.
No time to waste.
I know it's not, because
go.
otherwise it would have flashed something across the top. But that's what it sounds like. Nothing over on this edge. I was about to say something really dumb. Hell, I'll say it anyway. I should have had Yuna on my team so I could have performed a summon to kill the zoo. Go ahead. Laugh. Talk amongst yourselves. Whatever. That was a very dumb thing for me to almost and then say. I like this very consistent fight. What? Day? I mean, I'm not surprised. You are a lurker, and there are no monkey butts here, so we left those behind on Gaia. Instead, we have Oh, Orin is not well. I have a totally not a werewolf. Does that count? I shouldn't say werewolf. Totally not a wolf man. I mean, it's an... So that... You're a really annoying creature. First off, let's go ahead and use an Albed potion. Because those are actually... Really? I thought they got rid of blindness. Apparently not. Oh, it's poison... Poison, silence, and petrification. It's a shame they don't get rid of darkness, because that's what I'm suffering from right now. Alright. Go ahead and steal some HP and MP. What? How could she possibly miss? That doesn't make any sense. Fire breath? Well, shit. Am I gonna die to this thing now? No, I'm not. We're not gonna fuck around with this guy. What? 1 HP. 1? F you, whatever your creature name was that wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, man. I couldn't kill a zoo. It happens. It's not common, but it happens. It happened a couple times in 3. Was it 3 or was it 4? F! Alright. Let's get Titus out here so that we can use the ability Flee.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
There we go. Zoos are a bit too much for our team at the moment. I guess if we leveled up, they wouldn't be quite so bad. I mean, maybe not. But a little bit of MP... That's a little better for Titus. Pretty much. I honestly thought we could take a zoo. We took one earlier, but it was kind of a scripted event. Like, we totally could have lost to it, but... And I was pounding the crap out of it, too. Ooh, this is going to be a big level for Waka. Not quite as big as I was hoping. What does luck do? Alright. It can happen. Oh, it can definitely happen. You can beat this or any... I mean, I went through... Did I get a game over on 8? I know I did once on 7. Because I went and... Oh, no, I definitely gamed over on 8. I gamed over on 8 a lot, actually. I want to say I only gamed over once on 7. Maybe it was twice. 6 it was once. I think I went through all of 5 without it. 4 I died a whole bunch of times because I wasn't paying attention to anything near the end. I was just in autopilot mode, which is a bad way to be in the last dungeon of the game. And 3 I died a couple of times. I mean, we accidentally beat 9 on a day when I wasn't planning on it. I was planning on losing to the final boss. Oh, definitely. Okay, well, let's do it. See, that's a good, strong opening start. And then that happens. Also, Waka, get freaking Dark Attack off.
No mercy.
New one. Hey, I got it. Well then. Damn. I did not know that that was so good. I almost never use that one. Especially on a big enemy. So, shooting star is really good on enemies that are a little bit above your character levels. That's good to know. It's, in fact, very good to know. A few more Albed potions. Yeah, it's telling me not to go over to this side because the enemies are really difficult. To just keep moving on to the house. Sorry, excuse me. Home or whatever it's called. Oh boy. Oh, there goes Orin. Oh, come on, Cactar. Actually, yeah. If your accuracy is not high enough for you to kill Cactar in a single go, you're probably not gonna do it. You rarely get a second hit on Cactars. Bam.
Farewell. That's how it's done.
Okay. Good. God, I don't even remember if there's anything good over here. Oh, a zoo and 2 treasure chests. Alright, Riku.
I'll take care of them.
Oh. No, I definitely want to stay here. Yeah, Waka in the very beginning. And Yuna... When's Yuna? I don't remember when Yuna follows you. Ooh. You're right. Yes. After you rescue, after the Blitzball game. That's right. It's not a normal item. Albeit potions. Nah, we'll just do it. We can do it. Power break. Reduce the amount of damage he's dealing. There we go. Increase our accuracy.
Go, go, go.
Some smoke bombs are not useful. FF10, not my forte until the very end of the game, when you have nothing else to fight aside from Omega Weapon. Freaking hate that fight. Omega Weapon is a giant pain in the butt. Actually, it's not... I shouldn't say that, because it's easy enough once you have a ridiculously overpowered party. Alright, I got it on it. We at least got it on it for one turn. That's something. Now, does he have enough MP to keep that going? Not really. Shell, protect. Cast, inflict darkness on all enemies. Well, if we can make this work. Yeah. How long is that darkness going to last for, though? Alright, it's not flying. It can't use Sonic Boom or whatever the heck that ability is called again. Alright, that's enough smoke bombs, I think. Oh, Riku. Your attacks are so bad, it's almost cute. Yeah, I'll bring Titus in. And now this fight is just kind of an auto fight event. Alright. So, we beat a zoo out here.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Thanks, Orin? Why were you telling me that? Alright, so we are at 8:55. That's only 5 minutes left. So while I run back to the save point, I'm going to go over my end stream announcement. F. And that is that we are so very close, you guys, to our final... I shouldn't say final, because it's not going to be the final. We're going to have another goal after that. But to our newest goal of 50 followers. And once we reach that goal of 50, we will have ourselves a bonus stream and giveaway. During that bonus stream, we're going to be playing the last chapter, or the most recent chapter of Telltale's Walking Dead, which is New Frontier. And during that bonus stream, I'm also going to be doing a bunch of giveaways. One at the end of each chapter, in fact. Ouch. With the first being a copy of Telltale's Walking Dead New Frontier. Then we're going to be giving away a bunch of Steam gift cards worth $20 a piece. And at the very end, I'm going to be giving away a copy of one of my personal favorite games. Not only do I love it, but I think that most people do, and everyone should at the very least play it, if not own it, and that is Psychonauts. So if you happen to know anybody that might be interested in what we're doing here with Final Fantasy, kind of taking a slightly more critical look at it, while also not being unkind to the game, or might be interested in any of the other franchises we're going to be doing the same with, like Assassin's Creed, Tomb Raider, GTA, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Civilization, Wolfenstein, Doom, Diablo. Got it. I want to say there's more, but they're not coming to mind. There's a big old list if you scroll down a little ways of all the franchises we're going to be taking a look at. Bring them along. Send them a link. Just let them know about the channel, and I'll do my best to keep them here. Because remember, we need that goal of 50 followers, before we can have that giveaway and bonus stream. Also, once that bonus stream is done, I'm going to be doing a lot more frequent bonus streams on days where, for instance, like this weekend, when we were in a position where we couldn't easily grind, or where we couldn't grind any, because of where we had ended the game previously. I'll hook up the PS2 and we'll play, I don't know, a little bit of Gundam or Armored Core for those of you who are old From Software fans. And we'll just have some fun with some older games. But, ooh, that's not good. Hey, Lulu. That is not who I really wanted you to fill in for, but it works. But we have to hit that goal first. So if you want to see some more awesome games, especially from a couple of generations back, bring some people along, and we'll make it happen. Let's bring Kamari in. Kamari's got a lot of hit points. He can take that. I'm really surprised neither the Sandworm or the Zoo have an ability that Kamari can steal. That just... Oh, god damn. Maybe I should pay attention to the things I'm doing. That just doesn't make sense to me. That two of the big monsters in this zone don't have things. But Why would I use the element that it's weak to? I like fighting sandworms. They're really easy and predictable. It's also weak to water. Pow. Couldn't see it, but it's a giant ice spike that kind of forms up underneath it. 8,000 left. Let's get dodgy. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of older games that we can play on bonus streams in the future, as well as just a whole bunch of stuff on my Steam account. Rogue Legacy. God, what else could we very easily hook up and play on here? Oh, Disgaea. I've got 1 and 2 on Steam. Although those are the type of game. Disgaea is one of those games that I love the idea and I love that it exists. But it is... I just get lost in that game trying to, like, make perfect characters. Disgaea is definitely a game that if you like JRPGs, especially kind of tacticsy ones, and are okay with getting lost in a game forever,
If you say so.
any of the Disgaeas you will get lost in forever. Very easily. Ooh, we learned Ally. With character levels of 9,999. Or is it... No, it's not 9,000. It's just 999. And an exploit that you can use that happens relatively early on in the game to gain... Or no, is it over 1,000? I don't remember anymore. But to easily gain boatloads of experience. There's a lot about that game to just, like... Each one of them is this way too. To just dive deep and sink your teeth in and never get anywhere in the storyline. Or you can just blaze through the storyline and not have to worry about a goddamn thing in the sides anywhere. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. And especially those for participating in chat. Kassan, Grim Reaper, Spin Dash, Day Zero, and Div Wilson. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Again, please, if you happen to know anybody that might be interested in what we're doing here, bring them along. That way we can, A, get closer to our goal and have that bonus stream, as well as just have a larger, more lively community. Also, I will be back here tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., as usual, for more Final Fantasy X, and I hope to see you guys there. Have a good night.